The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare adjust. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your number one source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7, the PCTV Network. It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVNetwork.com, The PCTVNetwork.com, The PCTVNetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVNetwork.com, your hometown station.
From Patterson Field on the campus of Ursinus College, the PCTV Network proudly presents college football. It's Ursinus hosting Kean University. Hello, everybody. I'm Al Ganoza, joined by Bernie Gallagher. Bernie, today it's September. Feels a little like July, but we have a good tilt coming up. Kean University. I don't know much about them. The only thing I really know is they come from New Jersey.
Great atmosphere here. Nothing like college football on a Saturday afternoon in the fall or near fall. But Kean University, they're out of Union, New Jersey, just across the bay from New York City. And they lost their opener. They're 0-1. They lost to Morrisville State by a score of 24-14. Defense played tough. Good news, bad news on last week. Good news, only 2 penalties for 15 yards, only 1 turnover. Bad news, lack of productivity on offense. Case in point, only 179 yards. Total offense. There's an old rule in football. If you hold your opponent to under 250 yards, you win the football game. I think the key for Kean is to establish the run game early, control time of possession, and keep that explosive Ursinus offense on the sideline.
Ursinus coached by Peter Gallagher. Any relation? No?
No. Way back.
Okay. He's been around for a while, and he's been very successful.
Peter Gallagher brings a wealth of knowledge. He's a 93 grad of West Virginia Wesleyan. It's his 23rd season now at Ursinus. This is a guy who knows what a championship tastes like. They were 7-2 last year in the Centennial. Could have easily been 9-0. Could have easily went to the state playoff or the national playoff. And this, this is such a proud program. Football started in 1893. This is the 130th season of Bear football, and they've accumulated an eye-popping 445 wins. Offensively, coordinator Jeff Indy, familiar name, Pottstown star, Ursinus star, very innovative play caller. He has a new quarterback. Last year they broke all kinds of records. They were senior laden. But I call him Jalen Hurts Bradford. In his debut, threw for 224 yards, 3 touchdowns, only 1 interception. And sophomore wide receiver Cody House, 3 touchdowns in his opener. But make no mistake about it, Al, this team's strength is on the defensive side, and that defense is anchored by number 92, Ryan Bedolis, Pottsgrove grad. He needs only 5.5 sacks to break the all-time school record. And he's what I call the LT factor. You got to know where number 92 is at all times, or he will totally disrupt your offense. And add in number 47, Ryan DeVirgelis, their first team all-everything safety. He roams sideline to sideline with reckless abandon. His skills are conducive to that 4-2 defense. 4 down linemen, only 2 linebackers, 6 guys in the box. It's great against the spread. DeVirgelis can come in and help the run, back to stop the pass. But, this is a team, the kicking game's solid, the coaching staff is amazing, and the bottom line, Al, this is our 21st season working together doing football. These games almost always come down. I've done the analytics, 75-80% of the time. The team that wins the big 3, special teams, penalties, and turnovers, wins the game.
All right, Bernie, we'll be back with the opening kickoff. They're getting ready for the national anthem right after this.
Looking for family-friendly, pet-friendly, waterproof floors? Carpet One has you covered. with a huge selection of waterproof flooring, including luxury vinyl, laminate, tile, and introducing Oath by Resista, the next generation of waterproof carpets. Soft, lush, and ultra tough. Spill, soil, and bleach resistant. With a 10-year no exclusions warranty. Carpet One Floor and Home, your choice for waterproof flooring.
Hi, it's Rob with Keystone Window. Inflation got you? Make sure you call those other companies with free windows. When you call, ask if you can get the free ones first, just to make sure it's such a great deal. That'll get them scrambling. We will never inflate prices just to say free. Keystone's Energy Star windows installed for up to $80 off. I will save you thousands. Call Keystone Window today, 267-308-2500. Better windows and honest price.
Need new windows, pick up the phone. Keystone.
Kean will be kicking off. It'll be George Chrysopis to kick off. Not much of a win, maybe a little bit at Kean's back.
Number 34, George Chrysopis, kick.
And we are underway.
Cody House with the return.
That's Cody House. He's a receiver. We're going to see him. You talked about him at the open.
Yeah, he's amazing. 3 touchdowns in his debut, only a sophomore. He had 188 yards of total offense last week. That's one of the highest numbers we've seen in recent years.
It'll be first and 10 for Ursinus at their own 30-yard line.
Here come the Bears starting at the 30-yard line. Jalen Bradford at the quarterback slot.
Jalen Hurts Bradford. But they put up 38 points in their opener. Very strong effort in week 1.
Got 2 wide receivers out to the near side, one to the right side, and a single setback. Yeah, the shotgun is Bradford. Bradford's going to keep it himself. Skips through one tackle, has a first down up around the 45-yard line.
Yeah, he's the classic dual-threat quarterback. Yeah, he threw for 224 and 3 touchdowns a week ago, but he proves to be very elusive on by-design runs called by the offensive coordinator, Jeff Endy.
Looks like Ursinus getting the plays signaled in from the sidelines that is shuttled in with substitutes. Ursinus 2 runs, 1 first down on the first drive of the game. Pass out in the flat to House. House breaks 1.5 tackles, gets about a yard, but a nice move. Good defense by Kean.
Yeah, he's out of the New Jersey, the Delaware Valley Military Academy. So, you know, he's not your 19-year-old sophomore. This is a kid that went to grad school, number 21 in black, only a sophomore, should amass tremendous numbers by the end of his career.
They're going to really spread it out. Nobody in the backfield with Bradford. Fires in a little slant pattern close to a first down, but a flag is down. It came out immediately as the ball was snapped.
Boy, the field is in impeccable condition. Al, you're very familiar with this campus. It's the new A turf, and I'll tell you what, as a player, you couldn't ask for a better surface to play on.
It's just a great campus all the way around.
You know all the security gates, everything. You were
I
head
do.
of security here.
You know,
Close.
kind of.
Well, you're well known down here. But thanks to the president of Ursinus College, Dr. Robin Hannigan, making us feel very welcome, along with the athletic director, Aaron Strobel, familiar name, All-American lacrosse player for Ursinus.
And also thanks to Matt Nagy. That's who we dealt with. He's
Matt Hagee.
Matt Hagee. I knew I was going to make that mistake. Sorry, Matt.
He is the sports information director, and Al, 21 years, I've never had an individual offer more help and information on the young kids, he is an announcer's dream. Thank you very much, Matt.
That's 5 yards against Kean, and we have whistles again.
Game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 12:50.
And a hard shot. As the receiver went up top and paid for it, incomplete, will bring up third down.
Yeah, Anthony Sumney on the hit. They're giving safety help over the top. They watched the film. They know what House did 1 week ago, so he's getting double covered. You got a slot corner on him man-to-man with safety help over the top.
First drive of the game, Ursinus coming in 1-0. Won their opener against Alvernia last Friday night. Pass out in the flat. Good defense by Kean. It's going to be shy of a first down.
Bradford's pass incomplete to number 21.
That's
So
House
I would
again.
think he's going to go for it here. On paper, Ursinus is the favorite. They looks like they need about a yard and a half. No, he's going to punt. Watch for the fake punt, though.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I figured he'd go for it too.
But Daniel Palmer, their tight end, doubles as the punter, and he averages 41 yards a punt. They're solid in punting.
Flags fly. Let's see if that might be offside against Kean. Great punt by Cook, out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Let's check the flag.
Ball rolls out of bounds at 6. Flag on the flag.
That was actually Billy Cook. They have two number 46s. There's so many kids out for football. They have over 100 players. The punter and tight end is number 46, Billy Cook, a fifth-year senior, a COVID fifth-year player. Boy, a lot of guys took advantage of that COVID situation.
Whoa.
Number 88. Lined up over the center.
Well, that's a first down there. Bears will take it. That penalty on that drive. Actually, in that series of downs.
First and 10, Ursinus at the Kean 41.
Bradford's going to hand it off to Holden. Holden in a lot of trouble. He's snowed under for a loss of 2.
Holden's a nice looking player. The defense sniffed that out right from the get-go. But 1 week ago, Tony Holden, 17 carries, 113 yards, 7 yards per carry.
2 yards, that's going to be 2nd and 12.
That's some great team speed. Seemed like Kean had 15 players on the field.
Yeah, they're going with 2 safeties now. They're going cover 2.
Bradford with time over the middle, has the man open. It is caught for a first down. That is Markel Roberts-Jackson. Move the chains. Ursinus first and 10 at the 30.
Yeah, he's a big kid, 6'3", 210. He played for Hatboro Horsham High School. So Markel Roberts-Jackson, another sophomore, getting in on the offense.
Markel Roberts with the reception. First and 10, Ursinus at the 30.
That's Cook in motion, lines up at the tight end slot. Bradford keeps it. Bradford turns it up, skips through a tackle, and is close to another first down. Jalen Bradford with another productive run.
Brought down by number 97, Paul Lombardo.
Bradford, another guy that did some grad school. He's out of Winmore, Pennsylvania, Springfield Township.
We have a player down. We'll take a break and come right back, and hopefully that will not be bad.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Business law is complex because it's easy to make costly mistakes.
OWM is able to handle any area of law that a business or individual in our community needs.
We are the ones who are uniquely talented and uniquely positioned to do that for your benefit. That's what drives me to come to work every day.
OWM Law.
Your life,
Your business, your law firm.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
And Bernie, I hate to see that. Breaks my heart. Whenever anybody gets hurt, looks like he's had to helped off the field. Maybe a knee.
Yeah, he's one of their best players. Sumney, number 6, out of St. Peter's Prep.
I hope for the best. They did give Bradford that first down. First down to Ursinus at the 20-yard line. They're going to hand it off. That looks like Dawson Fresses, his first carry of the game. Gets it down to inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, this offensive line getting after people. And this coaching staff is amazing. Under Coach Gallagher, Rob Quigley, Steve Devlin, Jeff Endy, Kyle Atkins, Chris Lampart, Jacob Menard, Mitch Bradford out of OJR, Dave Laudier, and Aaron Brady. Quite a talented staff he has assembled.
Good to see Mitchell Bradford out there. Has Owen J. roots. His parents went to Owen J. Roberts, as did Mitch. There's a pass in the end zone for a touchdown. It's Billy Cook from Bradford, and Ursinus is on top 6-0.
That's Billy Cook. That's the punter. That's the 5th-year tight end, a COVID 5-year guy. And Bradford seeing the field very well, finding the open receiver for Pater. Got a sophomore kick around 99. Wow, what a strong leg on the kicker, Jordan Carr.
John Spinoza makes it 7-0 Bears. 10-11 left to play, first period.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Ursinus gets the benefit of a couple of penalties there and a couple of big conversions. And they're on top 7-0. Spinoza, he's going to put that one in the end zone, back of the end zone.
Man, you know, they had an all-conference kicker in Warity a year ago, set some school records, but this sophomore, number 99, Jordan Carr, showing a very strong leg.
Going back a couple of years was our buddy Kirk Chernesky.
Oh, man, he set some records here.
He did. What a great kid. What a great family. Johnny Chernesky played here, too.
Yep, John Chernesky Sr. was the head coach girls basketball, won a district title for Pottstown.
That's right. A lot of good kids went here. A lot of good kids still go here.
I got a side note on Chernesky that's interesting after this play.
Nungesser throws out. Oh, nice one-handed catch. Looked like that was Jamison.
Show you the good luck of that family. Chernesky went to a Sixers game. They picked his ticket out of the 18,000 people. He hit a half-court shot and won a car.
Wow. That was Alex Bryant on the catch. Good things happen to good people.
Yep.
A good 6-yard pickup on first down. Long count. That time, look at it was Dante Jamison.
Yeah, it's such a pleasure to watch two of the best players in the Centennial Conference, both number 47, DeVirgelis, and number 92, Bedolas. In my humble opinion, both have a legitimate shot to be All-American Division III.
Third down and 2. Big play for Kean to stay in this game. Nungesser getting chased, throws out in the flat. It is caught by Bryant. Wow, that's his second great catch. That was tough. And that's a first down.
Timing is everything on the offensive scheme of passing. This is a football team that only threw for 83 yards 1 week ago. So you can tell, obviously, they've been practicing. Al, the biggest improvement in any football team is between week 1 and week 2, and we are seeing that with this passing game for Kean.
Good coverage by Anderson. He was right there as soon as the ball was there. Just a great catch. Good play all the way around. First down, Kean. Their side of shifts. They think they got a twitch out of Kean, but no call. Hand off to Summy. Struggles ahead for a couple of yards.
Ursinus has captured 2 Centennial Conference championships in 96 and 10, and they qualified for NCAA playoffs twice in 96 and 99.
Brought down by Michael McEwen and Liam Collier.
Second down and 7 for the Ursinus defense. They really spread the field. One setback in the backfield with Nungesser. He's going to float it downfield. Has Bryant out there just a bit too far. Good coverage on the play by Ursinus. That was Anthony Esposito.
Esposito out of Council Rock North. Very powerful District 1 program. Now, they only had 5 guys in the box. That's what you do against the spread. You're going to go 4 wide, 5 wide. Okay, we're going to play a 3-2 in the box or a 4-2. That's what everybody's doing today. You see the Eagles put Avante Maddox in as a corner slot guy. You have 5 defensive backs on the field at all times. Look at this defense, a 5-0.
Bears might bring 5 unless they pull off.
That's the first time in my life I've seen a 5-0 defense. There are no linebackers.
Kean calls timeouts. Think that we're getting close to a delay of games. The coach said, let's talk about it. 7.5 left to play. First period, Ursinus on top, 7-0.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Matei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Third down play for Kean. They had a big conversion just a few plays ago on that pass out in the flat. Ursinus is right up on the receivers. They could tell what they had for breakfast. Nungesser getting rushed, throws it. Great defense again by Ursinus. Good coverage. That was Anderson, and that's going to force a punt. Aaron Anderson.
Boy, what an aggressive defensive scheme. He went man-to-man on all four receivers with two safety help, double safety help over the top, and rushed five. There were no linebackers. Very aggressive. Now watch this punt returner. This is House. He had 188 yards, half of it on punt and kickoff returns 1 week ago.
Standing back at his 20. The wind might give a little bit of a benefit. Ooh, that's that's off the side of the foot. That's going nowhere. That's going to be Ursinus with a short field, maybe inside of Kean territory. Actually, right at midfield. So Kean giving the Bears some help. They gave him a couple pre-snap penalties on that first drive, and now this.
Well, like I said at the end of our pregame, my opening, 75-80% of the outcomes are determined by the big three: special teams, penalties, and turnovers. We're seeing mistakes on special teams and penalties that have put Kean in a difficult position.
Bradford wants to go deep. Cox pulls it up, and it's taken down right about the line of scrimmage. That's good defensive play by that big guy, 97. That was Paul Lombardo, who rode him down.
Another player down on the field.
Tackled by number 97, Paul Lombardo.
That is one of their best skill players. That is Jamison, Dante Jamison, and he is in pain. We'll tend to that and come back after this.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
At OWM, the criminal litigators that we have here are all very experienced courtroom attorneys.
You want to have a lawyer who's experienced, who's been in the courtroom, who's argued in front of a jury, who's faced judges, to be able to help you and represent you and make sure your rights are secure.
That's experience that you can't just get at other firms. You need to get it here at OWM.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Fortunately, Jamison is able to get up off the field, but they're looking at an ankle on the far side. I hate to say it, but ankle's better than knees.
You can tape an ankle up. He'll be back in there in 10 minutes. Gotta love the vision of Bradford there, not throwing the ball away. No one was open.
He's going to hand it to Holden. Has a nice little crack up the middle and gets down inside the 45-yard line.
Ursinus sporting now their colors. They have three school colors. I like that. Red, black, and old gold.
Gold.
I'm not sure the players picked black to wear on a day like today.
No. That'll suck in the heat. And not easy to read the red numbers on a black background either. Timeout Ursinus there. Are we going to take a timeout? Yes, we are. 6:27 left to play. First period, Bears on top by 7.
Looking for family-friendly, pet-friendly, waterproof floors? Carpet One has you covered. With a huge selection of waterproof flooring, including luxury vinyl, laminate, tile, and introducing Oath by Resista, the next generation of waterproof carpets. Soft, lush, and ultra tough. Spill, soil, and bleach resistant. With a 10-year no exclusions warranty. Carpet One Floor and Home, your choice for waterproof flooring.
Hi, it's Rob with Keystone Window. Inflation got you? Make sure you call those other companies with free windows. When you call, ask if you can get the free ones first, just to make sure it's such a great deal. That'll get them scrambling. We will never inflate prices just to say free. Keystone's Energy Star windows installed for up to $80 off. I will save you thousands. Call Keystone Window today, 267-308-2500. Better windows and honest price.
Need new windows, pick up the phone. Keystone.
So third down, about 4 yards to go.
You know, with a 7-0 lead, you could consider this 2-down territory. You don't necessarily have to throw the ball here.
That's House out in the flat, gets the ball, has the first down, slung out of bounds around the 36-yard line.
Pass is complete to Cody House.
Tackle by Danny Wong.
He's not the biggest guy. He's 5'8", 165, but he's quick as a cat. He's kind of like a 4'4", 4'5", 40 guy. Only a sophomore, number 21. Boy, Bradford does not look like a first-year quarterback.
No, he's
He
very
looks-
confident back there. He's going to pull it out. He wants to go deep. Receiver double covered, so he turns it upfield and makes a nice cut inside the 35. I give credit to Kean. They had a receiver breaking deep, and two guys were on him.
Yeah, he was wise. They had double coverage on the deep route. Don't throw the ball up for grabs. No one to take a sack. No one to tuck it and run. His quarterback coach will look at the film with him on Sunday or Monday and say, excellent job. Don't throw the ball away. It's only second down right now.
Clock coming down on 5 minutes. They're going to hand it off, coming near side. It looks like Holden gets smacked good, but may have a first down, at least very close, maybe a yard shy.
By number 25, Danny Wong. They'll bring up a 3rd and 1 at the 29.
Boy, how times have changed, Al. You don't even see a huddle anymore on a football field. A lot of these games, the players just turn and look at the coach, milking the clock.
Football's so much more wide open. Bradford's going to keep it. Gets a good block from Dawson Presses and turns it up for a first down at the 25.
Bradford with the carry. Brought down by number 38, Ursinus.
Al, 130 years of football. Guess how many ties they've had in 130 years? Take a wild guess.
42.
Close, 52.
Wow.
52 ties.
A lot of them probably back in the day.
0-0.
Yeah. More broken bones than points scored. Bradford has a man out in the flat. Nice hard run there. And Michael D'Amico. And another man down for Kean.
Timeout.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the beautiful historic Reading Country Club, now open to the public. Play the same course that Snead, Hogan, and Hagen played. Designed back in 1923 by renowned golf architect Alex Finlay, the Reading has 18 championship holes. Now, after your round, just stop on by the Patio Grill for delicious food and a nice ice-cold beverage. Why not book your organization's next outing at the Reading Country Club? Hey, and by the way, check out the weekly exciting leagues. It's memorable now at the Reading. For more information, just check out the website, readingccgolf.com.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
And he is able to get up under his own power. That's the third player that has had to be helped off the field for Kean.
Nice to see their Ursinus crew out there helping. Their trainer, Chad Parker, does an outstanding job down here in Collegeville. Good name for a college town, Collegeville.
Yeah, that's a coincidence, really.
Oh, you have some history for us?
No. No. I was just going to say something stupid. First down at the 12-yard line. Bradford with time. Bradford toward the end zone. Good coverage there. He wanted Roberts-Jackson. And that was just good defense.
Yeah, you know, they lost to Morrisville State 24-14. Their defense was stingy 1 week ago, but as I said, their offense lacked productivity. They're physical out there. We have seen at least 5 or 6 major collisions thus far in the first half, so Kean is not going to go away easily.
Bradford's going to keep it. Nice quick cut to the outside, and then he gets nailed right about the line of scrimmage.
Man, is it me or are they sticking people?
They are. They're good hitters.
You can hear the hits up here in the press box.
With the tackle.
Yeah, that's a very active secondary. Big third down for Ursinus.
Nice to see Dawson Fressis, the fullback, making a major contribution as well. He played so well last week. They played Friday night football 1 week ago. I thought most of their games were day games.
Yeah, for some reason, and it happened 2 years ago, where they played Alverny on a Friday night to open up the season. Bradford with time, has House in the flats, a little low, and it's going to be field goal time for Ursinus.
Bradford's pass incomplete, intended for number 21, Cody House, that brings up 4th down.
This should be a chip shot for Sean Spinoza.
Well, it's actually Jordan Carr is going to kick it. They have 2 number 99s. So Jordan Carr was 5 for 5 on extra points 1 week ago, 1 for 1 in field goal. Got a 210-pound kicker out there.
Yeah, he's good size. Plenty of leg. Just missed the cameraman, and Ursinus scores on both of its possession on the Carr field goal. It is 10-0 Bears.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Ursinus to kick off again. 2:44 left to play first period. The PCTV Network here at Patterson Field. Al Ganoza, Bernie Gallagher, Gus Tellis. And whistles. We're almost moving along quickly there.
Our subscribers out there, our non-subscribers, check us out on YouTube. Search the PCTV Network and hit that subscribe button. It helps us out and allows us to put more sports on the PCTV Network, powered by Telus Vision.
Clock is inoperable, therefore we will keep the time on the field. That judge will have the 25 seconds down or 40 seconds down.
25-second clock is on the fritz.
Look at this sophomore kicker kicking off the hash. Last one he put in the end zone. What a weapon this kid is. He's a North Pocono coal cracker guy.
That's another blast.
Whew.
It's going to come out to the 25-yard line.
And that plays a touchback. It'll be
That's way up north, North Pocono.
Yeah. 25.
They're recruiting. I know Jeff Endy is, I think, head of recruiting, the offensive coordinator. You look at their roster, Al, it is a good cross-section of all the teams in Pennsylvania, Jersey, Maryland, Delaware. But you see a lot of kids from Lansdale Catholic, from Archbishop Wood, Council Rock. They have an excellent representation for District 1 and District 12.
Yeah, I was impressed by the number of guys they get from Wood, Archbishop Wood.
Yeah.
They get students from all over. I've met
There's
kids
at
here
least
from
5
California.
They have at least 5 guys from Lansdale Catholic on the team.
Yep. Nungesser wants to pass. I don't know if he misread it or the receiver broke wrong.
Intended for number 5, Alex Bryant.
Bryant was the intended receiver. Incomplete coverage was really good by Ursinus secondary.
Yeah, Ursinus looking to ratchet up a little bit because you're playing in a conference with 3 of the top teams in the country in Susquehanna, Johns Hopkins, and Muhlenberg. When those games roll around in a few weeks, you better have your A game on or you're going to get blown out.
Nungesser hands off. And a nice gain at a first down run. That's Anthony Summey out of the back. And they're going to move the chains, something they badly needed.
And number 10, Anthony Esposito.
Both these teams Division III right now. The defending champion for Division III, North Central out of Illinois, is currently ranked number 1 again, looking to repeat.
Ooh, somebody got a little itchy. It's going to give Kean 5 yards. Oh no, they're saying Kean twitched. My bad.
Number 5 in the offense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains first down.
They're going to say it was the back. One of the wide receivers, Bryant.
False start on Kean. 1st and 15. Play clock is now operational. Play clock is official for the play time.
Play clock is back. Nungesser is going to hand off to Summey, who makes a nice move and takes a couple of good shots. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yes, Summey, nice-looking running back out of St. Peter's Prep. Played well 1 week ago despite the lack of offense.
Play goes for a first down. No, 2nd and 10, I'm sorry.
But DeVirgelis and Bedolis, just almost every play they're being double-teamed.
Quick drop, quick throw.
Nungesser's pass.
And a catch made by
number 3,
Dazzy Ionizio.
There you go, Al. Well done.
47, Ryan DeVirgelis.
DeVirgelis getting credit for the tackle.
Yeah, Iannuzio down by the shore, Absecon, New Jersey, a church that I attended in Holy Spirit Parish down there right on the beach.
3rd down and short. Hard count.
Oh boy, here comes the blitz.
Less than a minute left. 1 left on the play clock. They snap it just in time, or do they? Now they call timeout right at that moment. So, 46 seconds left to play first period. Kean calls timeout. It's too big of a play for them to make a mistake.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
And we're moving right along here. Here are the Ursinus cheerleaders right beneath us.
Cheerleaders doing an outstanding job. You know, if this were a recruiting trip, if I were a senior in high school and I came to this campus maybe an hour or two before the game, I'm sold.
Yep.
There is such a good energy on campus.
There
It's
is.
unbelievable. Tailgaters everywhere, parties, picnics, grilling, the dogs, the burgers. What a great place to be on a Saturday afternoon.
Whoa, Ursinus stuffs the run.
There he is, your All-American. That's my prediction, 47.
That's going to bring up 4th down and a punting situation.
Steve Jealous out of Archbishop Wood.
Yep. I remember he played on the state championship team.
Yep. He's got some jackets in his closet that say state champion.
See if Ursinus tries to block this. They look kind of blockish.
Yeah, 10-man block. No, they're going 7-man block.
Good punt. Fair catch signaled. And made by House. Well, he got the job done. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back after this.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Thanks for joining us. Sorry, I apologize for him. He didn't get out much. I remember this song brings back memories.
Oh, man, you know what this reminds me of? Springford Girls State Champion Team. This was a song they used to play.
Who is this group? I forget.
I'd have to look it up.
On the
Play clock is inoperable again. Time of the 25 or 40-second count will be kept on the field with the back judge.
first down from the 14-yard line for the Bears. 3rd drive of the game. They've scored on both drives. They lead 10-0 as we start the second quarter. Pass complete on the flats.
The number 11, Cameron Dennis.
That's a new receiver for the Bears. It's number 11, Dennis.
Devon Harrington.
The Cougars.
Kenny Wong on the tackle.
Cougars versus Bears. That would be a good fight in the world of
Yeah.
nature.
Bears are grouchy. Cougars are fast. 2nd down and 2. Holden. Oh, how did he get through that mess? Squirts up to the 25-yard line and has a first down.
Brought down by number 59, Raymond Gorney. Play goes for a first down out to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, they're grinding. You know, Kean is not spectacular. A lot of first-year starters. Only 4 out of 13 on third down conversions 1 week ago, but they're slowly burning some time, moving the sticks. If they can go into halftime only down 2 scores, they got a shot.
Bradford going deep and has a man out there open. Oh my, just off his fingertips.
Just out of the reach of Cody House. That'll bring up second down.
Now that would have been a spectacular catch. However, if he does a little skip lean, which you practice in wide receiver drills, it gives you a little extra inch. That's a reception. That's a ball he'll tell you he should have caught. Nice arm there by the QB.
I think that's a freshman receiver. That is Ryder Zulkowski. Had a step or two on his defender. That's a good arm. Holden again shakes off the initial hit and gets a yard or 2 up to the 29.
Brought down by number 40, that's Marcus House. Play goes for 3 yards, that brings up 3rd and 7.
Boy, this right tackle for Ursinus, I've been watching him, number 79, William. He's out of Hatboro Horsham also. He's playing very well so far.
They're going to call it third down at about 7.5. They're going to go deep again out in the flats, and it's incomplete. Good coverage there. Looked like Zulkowski again, the freshman. It was covered by Tommy Wong. That number 25 for Kean has been very active.
Incomplete. Intended for number 1. That's Christian.
Sorry, it's Danny Wong. Danny Wong.
Well, we'll get to see Billy Cook again, and you know, at Division III level, a 41-yard average is very good. They've got a single return man, so you could be looking at a block here. You got to have tight protection. He's only at 10 yards from the center. Fake punt.
Oh, Cook with a lot of room. First down and much, much more. Wow, inside of Kean territory. Somebody had to see something, Bernie.
Wow. Peter Gallagher, head coach, taking no prisoners with the fake punt. Thought we might have had a horse collar there.
That's what I thought. It was close. They had to see something because that was too wide open.
Yeah. You know, it was a red flag. He was only at 10 yards from the center, which is very unusual. They're normally always at either 12 or 15. Little Black Sabbath on the PA system.
Dawson Francis tiptoes around the left side.
Dawson Francis with the carry.
Gets hit as he gets to about the 49-yard line.
Yeah, he's a big guy. He's 215-pound fullback out of Council Rock South. Played very well 1 week ago, and they're rotating in number 24, Michael D'Amico, as well.
Bradford with all day, goes out in the flat, makes the connection. Presses coming out of the backfield, gets close to a first down, about a yard or 2 shy.
Well, you mentioned Bradford, the OJR grad, young guy already coaching in college. His father was longtime D coordinator at Pottsgrove High School. Pottsgrove High School football team played very well last night. I think it was 36-0 at halftime. A lot of teams suspended by lightning, though.
Francis again fighting his way for a first down. Good tough run to move the chains for Dawson Francis. You know, I'm looking around. It's the kind of day we could have some thunderstorms here.
Body storms around the next 3 or 4 days going to be like that, and then in about 5 days the high will be 79.
Nice.
That's football weather.
Oh, I can't wait.
No, actually, football weather is 55. 32.
With pelting rain.
The frozen tundra of Lambeau Field.
Bradford on the keeper. Gets inside the 35-yard line. tackled by Nick Sura. You know, I'm looking at this roster for Kean. I don't see anybody from outside the state of New Jersey.
Yeah, I noticed that. Boy, this right guard, number 73 for Ursinus, O'Donnell, playing very well out of, he is from St. Francis Prep, 265 pounds. A lot of kids from Upper Merion on the Ursinus team.
Here are the pads cracking. Francis taking punishment and dishing it out.
This is their style. They're either going to hit you with their dual threat quarterback, their big bruising fullback, or they're going to go to house the fleet-footed wide receiver. But looking at their roster, Al, I was looking for Pioneer Athletic Conference teams. There are 5 players from Upper Merion on the Ursinus roster.
Yeah. Holden back in the game, and boy, he barely got time to get the handoff.
Hit by number 38, Chris Amos.
In there immediately was Sean Mena. He's listed at 6 feet, 225 pounds.
So you almost have to go for it here. It's a 50-yard field goal. There's a slight breeze blowing right to left. So, you know, go for it.
4th and about 3.
The Kean secondary has done a nice job. Bradford, pass out in the flat. It is caught, and it's going to be a first down. That looks like the freshman again.
Bradford's pass is complete to number 81, Ryder Zolkowski.
Ryder Zolkowski, freshman, getting a big catch.
From up the line out of Shamokin, Pennsylvania. Coal cracker country.
Timeout. Official timeout for defensive player injury.
Kean man is down. We're going to take a break. 8:48 left to play in the first half.
Looking for family-friendly, pet-friendly, waterproof floors? Carpet One has you covered. With a huge selection of waterproof flooring, including luxury vinyl, laminate, tile, and introducing Oath by Resista, the next generation of waterproof carpets. Soft, lush, and ultra tough. Spill, soil, and bleach resistant. With a 10-year no exclusions warranty. Carpet One Floor and Home, your choice for waterproof flooring.
Hi, it's Rob with Keystone Window. Inflation got you? Make sure you call those other companies with free windows. When you call, ask if you can get the free ones first, just to make sure it's such a great deal. That'll get them scrambling. We will never inflate prices just to say free. Keystone's Energy Star windows installed for up to $80 off. I will save you thousands. Call Keystone Window today, 267-308-2500. Better windows and honest price.
Need new windows, pick up the phone. Keystone.
Intended receiver.
I like the throw. You throw it where only your man can high point it. And Alma would have been a spectacular catch, but it's not going to get intercepted. He read that there was no free safety there. I'm really liking the cerebral aspect of Bradford, the young quarterback.
Little waggle action. Bradford throws it late, incomplete.
Bradford's pass incomplete. Intended for number 24, that's Mike D'Amico. Brings up a 3rd and 10.
Boy, they have a two-headed monster at fullback with D'Amico and Fressis. You're getting close to that red zone, and they're very efficient in the red zone. The last year, ridiculous efficiency. Week 1, efficient.
Bradford fires end zone. Man out there. It is incomplete.
Bradford's pass incomplete. Intended.
All right, Al, it's a 42-yard field goal. This kid's capable of from 42. In pregame, he was knocking them from 50.
Once again, good coverage by Kean. Wong on the defense. Cody House almost came up with a great catch.
It'll be exactly 42 yards from the right hash.
It's got the leg. Oh, it doinks.
Oh, man.
All right, 8:18 left to play in the first half. It's Kean ball when we come back.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Negotiating and evaluating the strengths and weaknesses of a case are one of the most important aspects of family law.
The team approach gives you a competitive advantage, and there's a lot at stake, so you need an experienced family lawyer.
I'm here to lay out all your options so that you can make the most informed choice. I feel really great when a client says to me, I couldn't have done it without you.
OWM Law.
Your life,
Your business, your law firm.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Kean football, they have yet to score. They put some nice plays together, a couple first downs, but nothing sustained. Nungesser double pumps, has a man wide open. Down the sidelines, that's going to be a touchdown. That is Bryant, the wide receiver. He got a step, and he was gone.
Excellent protection, perfect timing route. Bedolas came crashing off the end, and he was picked up by the running back with the extra block. Just outstanding, and just like that, you're going to have a 10-7 ball game.
Well, that was a shocker.
Logan Matthews on the extra point.
It's a three-point game.
Your score, Ursinus 10, Kean 7.
Well, that'll change things around. 8:07 left to play first half. Ursinus ball when we come back.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Logan Matthews did the kicking for Kean.
I didn't get the yardage on that. What was that, like?
About 70.
70, yeah.
68, actually.
60, okay. I think we're going to get a return here. Look like House gets up to the 25.
Yeah, he's very dangerous on kickoff returns, but Kean, guys staying in their lanes, keeping contained, and the pressure guys, anytime you hold them down around the 25, 26-yard line, then you've done a very good job on special teams.
As a first and 10, Ursinus at their own 25.
Give Kean credit. Defensively, they've come up with the stops when they had to. They have given up a couple fourth down conversions, though.
Yeah, 1 week ago they gave up 24 points, but they were on the field forever, and they played stubborn. They're physical. They established that early in this football game.
Oh, there's a big gap right up the middle, and Presses powers his way for a first down up to the 32. And again, it ends with a tough hit by Kean. Kean with another big stick on defense.
Yeah, man, they lay the lead on you, that's for sure. But this is where, you know, the personality, the character of a team emerges. In week 2, you just got scored on. You gave up a long one. 7 minutes till halftime. You need to respond.
Francis again with a lot of room and a nice cut. And he's looking to punish people. Inside the 45-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. One of your senior leaders, the big guy out of Council Rock South High School, he's got an attitude right now, and that offensive line needs to take control right now.
Ride the horse again. There he goes. Oh, nice open field tackle. Nick Sura with a nice open field hit.
Pick up a few on the play, brings up 2nd and 8.
Holden checks into the game. He'll be at the tailback slot.
Where they're hiding house in that slot. Take him vertical right down the field.
They go out that way. It's House. House with a burst of speed. He's gone.
There's the guy. Put the football in the hands of your primetime players. Cody House, 3 touchdowns a week ago as a sophomore playing his first game. You can only account for him so many times. You put him in open space, he's going to make big plays.
Wow, defensive battle. All of a sudden, it's a track meet.
It's a game of emotion. What a response by Ursinus.
The extra point is no good.
No good is the extra point.
Your score, Ursinus 16.
Bears still on top by 2 scores, 16-7, 6:26 left to play in the first half.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hey! All right, we've had a couple quick touchdowns. Once again, we're at Patterson Field on the campus of Ursinus College, Collegeville, Pennsylvania.
Just so interesting to see the cerebral development of the young quarterback, Bradford. You know, last year, Pazinka broke the all-time school record, so, you know, this team was putting up 291 yards a game passing 1 year ago, and this kid's coming along, and he's a dual threat. He can run as well.
Carr to kick off with just a little bit of a breeze coming across from his right side, diagonally to his left. And that's going to be a touchback.
That's a touchback.
Coming out to the 25-yard line.
Ball coming out to the 25-yard line.
Thanks for joining us. Always good to be here to sign us. Always enjoyed the people here, and just a great group of kids, too.
And thanks to Matt Hagee, could not make us feel more welcome.
Yep,
we love coming down here.
This school has a high percentage of athletes, and all the athletes that I met, just great people. Football players, some of the leaders on campus around here in years past. Can't say enough good things about the quality of people they get here academically, athletically, and as human beings.
The program is firmly in place. Peter Gallagher, 23 seasons, the same guy, and nice hit over there. But prior to Gallagher coming here, you remember Paul Gunther was the head coach, and he went on to become defensive coordinator for the Raiders, and now he's coaching with the Minnesota Vikings.
Nice play, but that was Pat McManus. It was tough to catch the number because it's all the way on the other side.
Got some famous alumni too, Al. I'm going to hit you with that after this play.
Looks like the pass was deflected out on the flats by Julian Jones. Might have got a hand on it.
Notable alumni, Dan Mullen, former head coach at Mississippi State, Florida, and now on ESPN.
He gave the commencement address here about 6 years ago.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks like the Bears want to blitz. They do blitz. Nungesser rifles his pass incomplete up around the 45-yard line. And that's going to be a punting situation. So after the big touchdown, Ursinus gets a stop on defense.
So now here you go. Here's a great opportunity to go for the jugular and go for a punt block. You got 10 guys on the line of scrimmage. You have number 21 deep. You give him a little chance, and he could take it to the house.
He could. That's a high one. He's going to signal fair catch.
That's a mistake.
Let it bounce.
That's
a crusher of a bounce.
There's no reason why you can't fair catch that.
Back to the 23-yard line. 5:21 left to play first half. Bears on top by 9.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Bears ball, 5:21 left, second period. Bradford out in the flat. Oh, look at that move. Oh, Nelly.
Bradford's pass complete to number 84.
That was Marvin Atkins.
Man, talk about elusiveness.
Down by number 55, Sean Mina.
Nice player from Wilmington, Delaware.
Play goes for a first down out to the 36-yard line. Pick up a 13.
A lot of receivers for the Bears. They shuttle them in and out. A lot of guys touch the ball. Bradford sets up, goes deep, has a man wide open. Once again, that's Atkins on the catch.
Bradford's pass complete.
That's a double number, but I'm pretty sure that's Atkins.
Yeah, there's
Brings it all the way down.
from Wilmington, Delaware. There is another number 84, but well thrown ball.
Again, Ursinus knocking at the old door. Bradford on the keeper. Tripped up.
Bradford brought down by Arrington.
It's the deuce. Javon Arrington.
Now there's a pro name.
Yeah.
LaVar Arrington.
Kean does that too. They have a 1 and a 1D. Oh, maybe offense and defense. Okay, now I got it. A lot of teams do that. Bradford, time, Cox, incomplete.
Bradford's pass incomplete, intended for number 11, Cameron Dennis.
Last week, I think it was on the Friday night game, Nebraska got called for a penalty because they had two players with the same number on the field at the same time. So that's the thing you got to be careful of.
Yep. Especially on special teams.
Yeah, that's where it happens. Bradford on 3rd and 11. Goes to the corner, has the man out there. It is caught.
Bradford's pass caught by number 11, Cameron Dennis.
That's Dennis, very close to a first down.
Going to bring up 4th and 1.
Did an excellent job staying in bounds. That was the number 2 read by Bradford. Just continually impressing me on his cerebral awareness. He's not looking at his receivers. He's watching the defense. Are they in zone? Are they in man? Is it man underneath? The zone over the top?
Bradford's going to keep it. Has a nice hole. Makes the cut inside the 5-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and goal for Ursinus.
Sean Leader and Laura Crawford bringing him down. Play goes for first down. It's 1st and goal.
As the clock turns inside of 3 minutes left to play first half, but the breeze kicks up.
Yeah, it is swirling a little bit. Now here with the clock, your awareness here, 2:48 and counting till halftime. You're not in any hurry. You want to milk the clock a little bit. Just give it to one of your big bulls inside.
I think somebody called timeout.
Timeout. Hey, that's the 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Kean with their final timeout. 2:38 left to play first half. We're going to take a break. Ursinus on top 16-7.
Looking for family-friendly, pet-friendly, waterproof floors? Carpet One has you covered. With a huge selection of waterproof flooring, including luxury vinyl, laminate, tile, and introducing Oath by Resista, the next generation of waterproof carpets. Soft, lush, and ultra tough. Spill, soil, and bleach resistant. With a 10-year no exclusions warranty. Carpet One Floor and Home, your choice for waterproof flooring.
Hi, it's Rob with Keystone Window. Inflation got you? Make sure you call those other companies with free windows. When you call, ask if you can get the free ones first, just to make sure it's such a great deal. That'll get them scrambling. We will never inflate prices just to say free. Keystone's Energy Star windows installed for up to $80 off. I will save you thousands. Call Keystone Window today, 267-308-2500. Better windows and honest price.
Need new windows, pick up the phone. Keystone.
1st and goal for the Bears. It's going to be Holden. Holden, touchdown Ursinus.
And Tony Holden takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ursinus.
Holden is kind of your X factor. You know, you've got Mestis and you've got House and the big tight end. And this kid's out of the Perk School. Had a nice career up there in the private school league, playing up near Upper Perk, and showed good awareness running to daylight.
Extra point is good, and this game has really opened up. We're going to take another break. 2:33 left to play first period. The Bears have gotten a little bit of breathing room.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
We have had the breeze kick up, and I hope that's not bringing in some storms. I don't see any dark clouds on the horizon.
My Doppler looks clear right now.
Back, along with number 11, Sept Mobley.
That's a high one. Oh, he's going to be returning. That's gives a chance for some good coverage. Oh, and the Bears make them pay. They stuff them inside the 15.
Man, that is fuel-efficient special team. 5-second hang time on the kickoff. Reduce the field, kick it into the corner. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Man. That is a special team delight.
That's when, as a receiver, you got to call a fair catch, because nowadays it comes out to the 25.
Exactly. Those little cerebral decisions that a special teams player can make. But, you know, you got 227, but now you got 85 yards to go. Actually, 89.
Nungesser out in the flat. Maybe a short gain.
Nungesser's pass complete to number 11,
Sept Mobley is a senior.
I want to give a shout out to the offensive line of Ursinus, grinding those last couple drives. 63, Timothy McNally. 66, Devin Cope. 73, Neil O'Donnell. 79, Trey Williams. And 53, Joshua Payne. Excellent job.
Short gain there.
With the run.
Good hit of the play.
Brought down by number 45.
For Ursinus. Brett Gross came up and rode him down from behind.
And they have no timeouts left. A little surprised at that last call.
Nungesser goes deep and has a man out there. It's Bryant again. And he's going to take it again for a touchdown.
Nungesser's pass.
Wow.
To number 5, Alex Bryant, who takes it in for the score. That's a touchdown for Kean.
Bryant out of Ocean Township, New Jersey. And just like that, it's gym class football. We're going to go into half down 23-14. You've got to have free safety help over the top on the deep post.
Man.
Well thrown ball.
Yep. Robbie Nungesser again goes deep. Man, that scaffolding is taking a beating up there. I'll give the camera guy credit. He didn't flinch.
Ursinus 23, Kean 14.
The track meet continues. 23-14, 122 left.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Little shipping up to Boston music. Boy, that sound could get you fired up.
Got 2 timeouts left. Get a good return here. You can get at least a field goal.
And see House, he takes it at his goal line. Oh, I hate that rule.
Well, he signaled for a fair catch. Then
He
he
did?
changed
No.
his then he changed his mind.
Now in high school, if you step in the ball is the end zone, it's an automatic
If
touchback.
you signal for a fair catch and then catch the ball and run, it's a penalty.
Right.
Ref let him slide a little on that one.
Now let's see if Ursinus gets aggressive here.
56.
It's going to be a 1st and 10 Ursinus at their 25.
Bradford's going to throw out in the flats. That's a quick game.
Bradford's pass is complete to number 13. That's Tom Caruso.
Tom Caruso with his first catch of the game.
I left one of their outstanding linemen off my list, playing well in the first half, number 56, Matt Agar out of Emmaus High School.
Bradford goes deep, has a man out there, and complete. Looked like he wanted Robert Jackson, who had a step.
Bradford's pass incomplete, intended for 0. Markel Roberts Jackson. That brings up 3rd and 4.
Got to help your quarterback out sometimes, make a layout catch. That's a ball that can be caught. So you still have those 2 timeouts. Buck 13, you only need about 4.5 yards here. You can definitely, with your hurry-up offense, get at least a field goal here.
Oh, flag flies.
Oh,
that should be another flag.
double
Yeah,
flag.
that's pass interference.
Yeah, be offsetting, probably redo 3rd down.
Intended for number 21, Cody House.
Oh, we got the discussion. I think we got a decision. Nope.
Should be offsetting.
Things used to be so simple back in the day.
I don't know what the big discussion is. If it's offsetting, just redo 3rd down. Unless both penalties are against the defense, maybe that's what it is.
But then they would just accept the pass interference.
Probably trying to determine which is the more severe penalty, the pass interference or the... Okay.
Ah, okay.
Pass interference on the defense. That penalty is declined. Offside on the defense.
See, now here's what I don't understand. Pass interference is a 15-yard penalty. Why not take the 15-yarder and decline the 5-yarder?
You got me.
Doesn't make any sense at all.
1st and 10 Ursinus at their 36.
Me neither.
He was probably not given a choice. I'd be a little livid if I were Coach Gallagher.
Yeah. Bradford.
There's more pass interference. Where's the hanky?
Bradford's pass incomplete, intended for number 46, Billy Cook. Broken up by number 2. That's
Looked like that left hand arrived before the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he got away with one there.
Overall officiating's been pretty good today.
Yeah, I'm not going to rag. I think there might have been some smack talking going on there as Cook was heading back to the huddle, directed at Cook. Bradford getting flushed, and now gets sacked. First sack of the game.
By number 2, that's Stephon Arrington.
That's your buddy Arrington, LeVar's cousin.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. He's from the New York area. Makes you wonder if he's related.
On the play brings up 3rd and 13.
We're inside of 42 seconds left.
Still have the 2 timeouts.
Bradford goes deep, has a man breaking free, but it's just a bit too far. Like he
Bradford's pass
wanted Dennis.
Intended for number 11, Cameron Dennis. That brings up 4th down.
Got to really be careful here with 34 seconds till halftime for a punt block. Kean has nothing to lose. They're on the road. They're down 9. 34 seconds. It's 4th down. They just ran a fake punt the last time they lined up. If I'm their coach, it's a non-conference game on the road. 10-man block.
We have another timeout with 34 seconds exactly left to play first half.
Looking for family-friendly, pet-friendly, waterproof floors? Carpet One has you covered. With a huge selection of waterproof flooring, including luxury vinyl, laminate, tile, and introducing Oath by Resista, the next generation of waterproof carpets. Soft, lush, and ultra tough. Spill, soil, and bleach resistant. With a 10-year no exclusions warranty. Carpet One Floor and Home, your choice for waterproof flooring.
We're going to get a little Australian-type punt. Ooh, they almost got a break there, almost hit a receiver. Late flag. Somebody was a little chippy.
That's your All-American guy.
Now, I think he was the victim of the chip.
Yes, they went after him, Divergelis. He did well to keep a cool head. I like the rugby-style call on the punt. It prevents the return, and it was almost a turnover.
Yep.
All right, so you're coaching now. Here, quick hitter dive or kneel down? Or bomb. I know what you're going to say.
I bomb it. What the heck?
Daryl LaMonica bombs away.
Oh, and I apologize. It was not a personal foul. It was not chippy. It was holding.
Yeah,
See, I jumped to conclusion.
There was more going on. There was some extracurricular as well because everyone knows who number 47 is. He's got a target on his back. You know, their free safeties are only at about 12 yards, and there's only 2 of them. I'd have 3 guys deep right now.
Yeah.
They split it down the middle again with one of those long post patterns.
There's a hole in the backfield that's coming back. There's that guy, Bryant, the touchdown man.
I coached with Jim Mick Jr. for a number of years, and we would go quarters deep. We would run 4 guys deep at 25 yards with 13 seconds left. There's no way you're going to split a post down the middle. Boy, I hope the cheerleader's okay. We have a cheerleader down on the track.
Oh, yeah.
Holding. Number 76 of the offense.
We had that happen a couple years back, and a lot of times it's heat or sprained ankles.
She looks like maybe she's suffering from overheating.
Yeah.
Brings the ball back to the 14.
Oh, she's sitting up now. That's a good sign.
Yep.
First and 20.
Give Kean's coach credit, man. They're bombing away. Not this time.
That should do it for the first half. So we've seen our fair share of offense. After one half of play, it is Ursinus 23 and Kean 14.
Welcome to Theo's Gyros.
Hi, I'm Martha, and this is my brother Donnie. Our parents, Theo and Maria, started this business here at Quakertown Farmers Market 34 years ago. When they immigrated from Greece in 1979, they opened their first location on Broad Street in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
We've also been doing Music Fest and Celtic over the years.
Over the years, we've developed a great customer following and are known for having the best gyros. We use the freshest ingredients and make our own tzatziki sauce daily. Pair a gyro sandwich with fresh cut fries. Let's make them break and add feta cheese. Finish it off with a piece of baklava.
Hi folks, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. How can I help you today?
I get a gyro, no onions.
Of course. Anything to drink for today?
I'll have a birch beer.
Yes, sir. We only have one size. Is that okay? Great. Any fries or pierogies for today?
Side fries.
Yes, sir. I'm Theo, and I help out my aunt and uncle at Theo's Gyros. My grandfather and my grandmother started this restaurant 30 plus years ago, and we're still going strong. Thank you for coming in.
I'd like to say, in my best Brooklyn accent, Theo's is the best. We've been coming here for 20 plus years, 35 miles from Clinton, New Jersey. We've been to Athens, my wife and I, and we asked for a gyro, and we concluded that Theo's was better, and we've told them. Theirs is the best. The service here is wonderful. Theo, little Theo, who's about 6 foot, Maria, Joy, Martha, and Don. You couldn't ask for better people. You leave here with a smile.
If you want the best gyros, come visit us in the Quakertown Farmers Market. Thank you so much, guys.
Kaliorexi.
Welcome back, everyone. Second half action. Ursinus on top, 23-14 over Kean. Jordan Carr, number 99, will kick off for Ursinus. Kean in white. Wind blowing right to left, picked up to about 5 to 10 miles per hour. There's a long bomb way out of the end zone, and Carr continues his impressive kicking performance, the sophomore, taking over after a record-setting year 1 year ago. So the Ursinus defense will take the field, led by two of the top players, if not the top two players in the conference, number 92, Bedolis, and number 47, DeVergelis. Quarterback for Kean had himself a heck of a first half. 6 out of 11, 173 yards. Number 4, Robbie Nungesser. And the receiver, number 5, Alex Bryant. 4 catches, 159 yards, 2 touchdowns in the first half. I'm Bernie Gallagher here with Gus Tellis, our managing director. And immediate penetration for Ursinus.
Hands off to number 26, Julian Jones.
Looked like Mark Clayton on the tackle.
Brought down by number 16. That's Mark Clayton.
Ursinus employing that 4-2 defense, 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers, 5 defensive backs. At times, they only have 1 linebacker against the spread offense, 4 wide, shotgun, 2nd and 12. Nungesser fires it, complete to the right side. The ball fumbled into the hands of his teammate. Wow, you don't see that very often. Dan Iannuzio exchanging the ball with number 89, Jalen Gundy. A little bit of confusion on the substitution for Ursinus. It'll be 3rd and 10.5. Two deep safety look for the Bears of Ursinus, members of the Centennial Conference. Nungesser stops, rolls to his left, under pressure, fires. Great effort by the receiver. They're going to give him the reception. However, he is short of the first down. That'll set up a punting situation. It's going to be 4th and about 3. For some reason, there is a delay. We have a penalty in the backfield. They may decline it. Good call by Coach Gallagher, head coach for 23 years out of West Virginia Wesleyan. put in a heck of a program here, and they compete in the Centennial, looking to eclipse the play of Susquehanna, Johns Hopkins, Muhlenberg, all nationally ranked teams from year to year. You got a 10-man line, and the dangerous number 21 for Ursinus, House, will return. There's a low tumbler. House does well to leave it alone. It'll take a Kean bounce. And when we come back, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bears on their own 26-yard line.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Business law is complex because it's easy to make costly mistakes. OWM is able to handle any area of law that a business or individual in our community needs.
We are the ones who are uniquely talented and uniquely positioned to do that for your benefit. That's what drives me to come to work every day.
OWM Law.
Your life,
your business, your law firm.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Welcome back, everyone. Jalen Bradford in the shotgun for Ursinus. Hand off the left side, not much happening. Holden on the carry. That'll set up 2nd and about 10. Bradford in the first half for passing, 14 out of 26 for 189 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sacked only 1 time. Cody House, their star receiver, 4 receptions, 53 yards, 1 touchdown. Play action pass goes over the middle, complete! Nice touch on the pass by Bradford. And number 8, Caden Johnson on the receiving end. The junior out of Wilmington, Delaware. We have a slight injury. Looks like he's going to walk it off. But there is an injury timeout on the field. 12:16 left in quarter number 3. Ursinus on top, 23-14.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Welcome back. Junior quarterback Bradford in the shotgun. Handoff inside. Darting around, the elusive number 22, Holden. Quarterback out of the Perk School up there in Red Hill, Green Lane area. The roster of Ursinus sprinkled all over Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware. A lot of Pioneer Athletic Conference from Upper Merion, Archbishop Wood, Lansdale Catholic, Pottsgrove, the star player, Bedolis. 2nd and 9. Handoff again to Holden. Tries a stretch play, and Kean having none of it. Number 59, Raymond Gurney with an excellent tackle for a loss. That'll set up 3rd and 14. Gotta believe that Bradford will look for his favorite target, number 21, House, at the top of your screen. But he draws double coverage almost everywhere he goes. Now they do have single coverage with House up the right side. There is a stoppage of play, and looks like Kean will take a timeout. 10:50 left in the third. You're watching college football on the PCTV Network.
Hi, it's Rob with Keystone Window. Inflation got you? Make sure you call those other companies with free windows. When you call, ask if you can get the free ones first, just to make sure it's such a great deal. That'll get them scrambling. We will never inflate prices just to say free. Keystone's Energy Star windows installed for up to $80 off. I will save you thousands. Call Keystone Window today, 267-308-2500. Better windows and honest price.
Need new windows, pick up the phone. Keystone.
Looking for family-friendly, pet-friendly waterproof floors? Carpet One has you covered. With a huge selection of waterproof flooring, including luxury vinyl, laminate, tile, and introducing Oath by Resista, the next generation of waterproof carpets. Soft, lush, and ultra tough. Spill, soil, and bleach resistant. With a 10-year no exclusions warranty. Carpet One Floor and Home, your choice for waterproof flooring.
Welcome back, everyone, to Collegeville, Pennsylvania for college football. Ursinus in black, Kean University out of Union, New Jersey, in white. Union, New Jersey, a town just across the Hudson Bay from New York City. Bradford looks on 3rd and 14, fires it up the right side, out of bounds. No harm done. That'll set up a punting situation for Ursinus. The weather right now, 84 degrees, but the real field temperature, 90 degrees with the humidity. And the wind is from the south-southwest at about 5 miles per hour. This beautiful A-turf and this wonderful facility, again, thanks to Matt Hagee, Sports Information Director for Ursinus, making us feel very welcome. Oh, man, a little good thinking rugby, and he does tumble a rugby punt down. There is a penalty flag down. The ball touched an Ursinus player around the 10-yard line. Let's see what the flag is.
Ball down, that's a 10, but there is a flag on the play.
See if they make him kick the ball again, but what energy on this campus, walking in here an hour or so before the game, tailgating, picnics, people cooking dogs and burgers on the grill, you know, wrestling alumni parties, just, and up behind the end zone there, those are the most intelligent people, sitting in the shade on the lawn chair. They got the pizzas, the cheesesteaks, the wings. So it's illegal substitution on the receiving team. 2 players wearing the same number on special teams. You can't do that. When you have 100 kids out for football, that's a good problem to have, but you're going to have double numbers. So Kean in white will take over, down 9 points. Ursinus missed 1 extra point. Normally they would be up 10, so that's a precarious 10-point league. You know Coach Gallagher would love to expand on that 9-point cushion. They're going to walk it off. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line.
It's going to be 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Kean University competes in the NGAC, the New Jersey Athletic Conference. So technically this is a non-conference game, but if you want to go to the national playoffs, you got to win all your games. Handoff inside. A host of Ursinus players in on the tackle.
Sean Spinoza on the tackle.
Brett Gross, number 45, playing very well. One of the top defenders in the conference, linebacker for Ursinus. Ursinus going to go man under, safety help, double safety help over the top on 2nd and 11. Out of the shadows of his own end zone, Nungesser's going to throw the ball, rolls to his left. Now he's going to run, and it'll be a minimal gain.
Nungesser keeps the ball.
Good luck running the ball when you try to get around DeVirgelis and Bedolis. And again, Bedolis, number 92 in black, needs only 5.5 sacks to break the all-time school record. He also has a shot at the single-season record held by none other than his father, Dave Bedolis, former coach at Daniel Boone and St. Pius X of Pottstown. Ryan Bedolis, number 92, does hold the single-game mark. He had 6 sacks in one game 1 year ago. Third and 11. Nungesser with the hitch. Oh, that could be intentional grounding in the end zone. That would be a safety. They're not going to call it. I'm waiting for the flag here. That sure did look like intentional grounding in the end zone, which would put a very important 2 points on the board. They're not going to call it. And Ursinus is cranking up the punt block team. You'd love to grab that safety now with a punt block in the end zone. Ball spiraled. The dangerous house with an excellent fair catch at the 45-yard line. When we return, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bears on the Kean 45-yard line.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
So Kean now, by virtue of a penalty, will get a 1st and 10. And they'll have the ball at their own 19-yard line. Again, Ursinus with that double safety, cover 2 look. And it looked like we had movement, which precipitated the offsides. So let's see if they call the movement or the infringement, encroachment. Good communication with the referee team I noticed today. I don't have the name of the lead official, but they've done a pretty good job here. 9:04 left in the third quarter. Ursinus in black up 23-14 on Kean in white. Collegeville, Pennsylvania. As I said in the first half, if I were a 18-year-old senior doing a college visit today, walking around this campus in the morning, feeling the brotherly love and the good spirits, where do I sign, Coach? I'm coming here. I want to play football at Ursinus. So they're going to call encroachment or offsides against the defense. It looks like Bedolis trying to get that half step up as he's done his whole career. He was an animal at Pottsgrove High School, good basketball player as well, and he's gained some muscle mass. He's all at 215 pounds, right at the bottom of your screen, number 92, considered by many the top player in the Centennial Conference.
So it's 1st and 5 for Kean at their own 24-yard line.
He's been double teamed all day, but that certainly has opened up opportunities for his teammates. First and 5, offensive coordinator's dream. Nungesser fires, complete.
Nungesser's pass complete.
Danny Iannuzio,
goes out of bounds.
the junior out of Holy Spirit High School in Absecon, New Jersey. That'll set up a 2nd and 1, even more offensive play caller's delight.
2nd and 1. I'm going up top. I'm going deep. They're going to go inside, bulldozing ahead for the first down out to the 32-yard line.
Brought down by number 45, that's Greg Gross.
Gross and Bedolis in on the tackle. But Sumney, number 6, certainly a nice-looking running back for Kean. Out of St. Peter's Prep in Neptune, New Jersey. 1st and 10, burning up some time here in the 3rd quarter. Trips left. Nungesser fires deep over the middle. A little strong, but good coverage out there by Ursinus. Manfi Jr., the intended receiver. And Esposito with superb coverage on the long pass. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Little bit of tight formation. Double wing, double split ends. They're going to run a jet sweep off the left side and just rip down, going nowhere. Again, Iannunzio smacked down by the heart of that Bear defense. So 3rd and 7, Ursinus looking to get the football back. Nungesser barking signals in a shotgun. Rush. He escapes. He's got big yardage. Slides down at midfield. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars of Kean University. Thanks again to the president of Ursinus College, Dr. Robin Hannigan, making us feel very welcome. Athletic director Aaron Strobel, All-American women's lacrosse player. They won a few national titles in that sport, 3 of them to be exact. Hand off inside to Sumney, breaks a tackle, still going. Sumney, gain of 5 on 1st down. Amazing history of football here at Ursinus. Started football in 1893. This is the 130th year of football for Ursinus College. 445 wins, 2 Centennial Championships, 2 NCAA appearances, 1,700 students. Oh, there's a big sack. And the ball's loose, but Bedolis at the heart of the play, and Ursinus recovers. Aaron Rios, number 98 on the fumble recovery, stirred up by number 92, Bedolis. Playing some good music here in between plays. Little Black Sabbath. Some Metallica early on. Play action, wide open, House. 1st down, Bears. And again, that offensive line for 53, Josh Payne, 63, Tim McCallie. There is a timeout on the field. We'll get back to that. We have an injury timeout. We'll take a break. 23-14, Ursinus on top.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Negotiating and evaluating the strengths and weaknesses of a case are one of the most important aspects of family law.
The team approach gives you a competitive advantage, and there's a lot at stake, so you need an experienced family lawyer.
I'm here to lay out all your options so that you can make the most informed choice. I feel really great when a client says to me, I couldn't have done it without you.
OWM Law.
Your life,
your business, your law firm.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
And looks like he's going to be okay. One of those linemen I was talking about, 66 Devin Cope, along with Tim McNally, 63, Josh Payne, 53, the tight end, 46, Billy Cook, 79, Trey Williams, 73, Neil O'Donnell. Offensive line doing a nice job today. First and 10, Ursinus. And penetration for Kean University. Number 40 in on the hit, Marcus House. So they got a House on their roster as well, and he's playing in the backfield as a D lineman. Pretty cool number for a defensive lineman, number 40. So you look at your play charts. Got trips to the bottom of your screen. I think you're going to go in the air here on 2nd and 14. No, they're going to run sweep to the right side and going to gain about 3 or 4 yards. That'll set up 3rd and about 9. There is a penalty marker down. And again, Coach Gallagher out of West Virginia Wesleyan, his staff, Rob Quigley, Steve Devlin, Jeff Endy, Kyle Adkins, Chris Lampart, Jacob Menard, Mitch Bradford, Dave Lodier, and Aaron Brady. Great job. And that'll be hands to the face against Kean University. The same player who made the tackle for a loss, number 40, Marcus House, gets called for hands to the face. Personal foul, that's a big one, it's 15 yards. It's gonna move the ball all the way down to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Ursinus Bears. You're watching this game on Comcast Cable and on YouTube on the PCTV Network, powered by Telus Vision. Go on YouTube, search PCTV Network and subscribe. It helps us do more of the 15 to 20 different sports we bring into your living room. Handoff inside. Dancing ahead is Holden again. It's been bottled up a little bit. It'll be 2nd and 9. Ursinus going no huddle. You see the players turn. Look to the sideline. There are 2 coaches giving signals simultaneous. One of them, the offensive coordinator, Jeff Endy, former star quarterback at Pottstown High School, former player at Ursinus. Got head coach written all over him, head of recruiting. Play action pass. Bradford over the middle. Touchdown! Ursinus! Well done. Bradford, number 0. Markel Roberts Jackson with a beautiful diving catch. The sophomore, 6'3", 210, out of Hatboro Horsham High School on the receiving end of the touchdown. Now the talented sophomore kicker, number 99, Jordan Carr. in for the extra point. Up, and it is good. Ursinus with a big touchdown in the third quarter. And your score with 4:16 left in the third quarter, Ursinus 30 and Kean 14.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Welcome back, everyone. Carr will kick off for the Bears. Carr's had excellent hang time on his kickoffs today. Good 4.5 to 5 seconds. Kicking off the hash mark, another booming kick into the end zone. There will be no return. What a weapon the sophomore is.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 25 for Kean.
You know, they had an all-conference kicker in Dakota Warity a year ago, tops in the conference, and you bring in this 210-pound sophomore, a real weapon on special teams. Cole Catelli, number 98 in there in that D-line, anchoring the middle of that defense. Played a heck of a game today. Quick hitter out to the left side, breaks a couple tackles. Number 1, John Montre Jr., and that'll move the sticks. And we have another injury timeout. We'll take a break. 4:08 left in the third. Ursinus up 30-14.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
Hi, it's Rob with Keystone Window. Inflation got you? Make sure you call those other companies with free windows. When you call, ask if you can get the free ones first, just to make sure it's such a great deal. That'll get them scrambling. We will never inflate prices just to say free. Keystone's Energy Star windows installed for up to $80 off. I will save you thousands. Call Keystone Window today, 267-308-2500. Better windows and honest price.
Need new windows, pick up the phone. Keystone.
Welcome back. 1st and 10 for the Kean University Cougars out of Union, New Jersey, against Ursinus in Collegeville, Pennsylvania. In black, quick hitter up the middle. The tight end just could not hold on. Number 85, Conbordes. A lot of players on that roster from Kean, from the state of New Jersey. Ursinus sprinkled with players from all over. A lot of Catholic League, Archbishop Wood, Lansdale Catholic, Upper Marion, all throughout that roster. Hatboro, Horsham, Council Rock. 2nd and 10. Motion across the formation and a more penalty flags. False start, 5-yard penalty. Real shout out to the athletic trainer, Chad Parker. The heat and humidity, the real feel in the 90s, wearing the black uniforms, staying hydrated. They've got the red ball in effect, I see. When the ball goes up to a certain heat humidity index, you actually have to pull the players off the field. Several events were canceled last week around local high schools. There's a quick pass, but no gain. A swarming defense.
Julian Jones and Aaron Rios, or rather, Sean Spinoza.
Jones and Spinoza in on the tackle for Ursinus. Third and 15. Timeout on the field. 3:08 left in the third quarter. Ursinus 30, Kean 14.
Welcome to the beautiful historic Reading Country Club, now open to the public. Play the same course that Snead, Hogan, and Hagen played. Designed back in 1923 by renowned golf architect Alex Finley, the Reading has 18 championship holes. Now, after your round, just stop on by the Patio Grill for delicious food and a nice ice-cold beverage. Why not book your organization's next outing at the Reading Country Club? Hey, and by the way, check out the weekly exciting leagues. It's memorable now at the Reading. For more information, just check out the website, readingccgolf.com.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. Gus Tellis, our managing director, Bernie Gallagher here. College football on a Saturday afternoon. Collegeville, Pennsylvania, Ursinus College. 3rd and 15. Nungesser's had himself quite a day so far. The quarterback for Kean, a long count. He's going to throw. Fires it to the left side, a perfect spiral. That will not be enough for the first down. Manfred Jr. on the receiving end, and there is some extracurricular activity over there. It looks, based on the crowd reaction, we could have 15 yards against Ursinus. That's a killer. When your defense holds them on 3rd and 15 and you get that late hit, it looks like it's going to move the football past the first down marker. The defense is staying on the field. That's the body language that it is against the defense. That's a non-cerebral play, to put it nicely. Ursinus sideline, over 100 different players. What a program is in place, but Coach Gallagher runs a tight ship, and you can see he's not happy. Well, that is a big one. Not only is it a 15-yard penalty, but it is targeting, which means number 98 is disqualified from the game. Aaron Rios.
With the targeting call, that brings the ball down to the 44-yarder for Ursinus, 1st and 10.
Now you lose the heart of your defense at D tackle for the rest of the game. Not to mention give Kean 1st and down on the First down and 10 on the 46. Over the middle, almost intercepted.
Nungesser's pass incomplete, broken up by number 36, Pat McManus.
So Pat McManus out of Academy of New Church High School, defensive back with a stellar play. Second and 10 for the Cougars. Nungesser's going to keep it himself, and he is wrapped up after a gain of about 5. Bedolis in on the tackle.
Tackled by number 92, Ryan Bedolis.
.222 and counting in the third quarter. Third and 7. Nungesser drops. He's sacked! Wrapped up by number 45, Brett Gross. Gross, one of the leading tacklers in last week's game. And he's rated as one of their top 3 players defensively and got his eyes on an all-conference spot. So now you got 4th and 10. You would think they would punt, but considering the score, they're going to go for it, which will give Ursinus great field position if they don't get it. They're going for hard count. They're not going for it. They're trying to draw them off and get 5 yards. And, you know, a delay of game here doesn't really matter because you kick from the 50, you kick from the 45. But I don't like this, wasting a timeout. Not one of my favorite calls there. Nothing wrong with a 5-yard penalty right there. Meanwhile, 1:17 left in the third. Ursinus on top, 30-14.
Looking for family-friendly, pet-friendly, waterproof floors? Carpet One has you covered. With a huge selection of waterproof flooring, including luxury vinyl, laminate, tile, and introducing Oath by Resista, the next generation of waterproof carpets. Soft, lush, and ultra tough. Spill, soil, and bleach resistant. With a 10-year no exclusions warranty. Carpet One Floor and Home, your choice for waterproof flooring.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
We're back. 4th and 10, and it looks like they are going to go for it. Unless they want to do that hard count again, and why not take a 5-yard penalty? Not a big deal at midfield when you're punting. So I am not in agreement with this call at all. They're just they're going to go for it. Fires to the left side. Incomplete, and Ursinus will have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Bears will take over 1st and 10.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
1st and 10 for the Bears. Their own 46-yard line. Bradford barking signals, hands it off inside. Bowling ahead. Fressis.
Brought down by Irvin Coleman and number 79, Raven Gorley.
Fressis, the bulldozer of a fullback out of Council Rock South High School. We got the dogs out here today, the families. What a wonderful place to spend a Saturday afternoon. 2nd and 6. Bradford. Again, Fressis. Rumbles for a gain of 2.
Fressis with the carry. Irvin Coleman on the stop.
Down to inside of 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Bradford, 2nd game starting, taking over for Tom Garlick, taking over for Jack Paziska, who passed for almost 7,000 yards before graduating last year. School's all-time leading passer, Garlick, at 7,500. That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score. Ursinus 30, Kean 14.
Welcome to Theo's Gyros.
Hi, I'm Martha, and this is my brother Donnie. Our parents, Theo and Maria, started this business here at Quakertown Farmers Market 34 years ago. When they immigrated from Greece in 1979, they opened their first location on Broad Street in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
We've also been doing Music Fest and Celtic over the years.
Over the years, we've developed a great customer following and are known for having the best gyros. We use the freshest ingredients and make our own tzatziki sauce daily. Pair our gyro sandwich with fresh cut fries. Let's make them break and add feta cheese. Finish it off with a piece of baklava.
Hi folks, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. How can I help you today?
I get a gyro, no onions.
Of course. Anything to drink for today?
I'll have a birch beer.
Yes, sir. We only have one size. Is that okay?
Yes.
Great. Any fries or pierogies for today?
Side fries.
Yes, sir. I'm Theo, and I help out my aunt and uncle at Theo's Gyros. My grandfather and my grandmother started this restaurant 30 plus years ago, and we're still going strong. Thank you for coming in.
I'd like to say, in my best Brooklyn accent, Theo's is the best. We've been coming here for 20 plus years, 35 miles from Clinton, New Jersey. We've been to Athens, my wife and I, and we asked for a gyro, and we concluded that Theo's was better, and we've told them. Theirs is the best. The service here is wonderful. Theo, little Theo, who's about 6 foot, Maria, Joy, Martha, and Don. You couldn't ask for better people. You leave here with a smile.
If you want the best gyros, come visit us in the Quakertown Farmers Market. Thank you so much, guys.
Kaliorexi.
We're back. Ursinus with outstanding field position at the Kean 48-yard line. Bradford, complete. Roberts Jackson on the receiving end. Man, what a big target he is. Only a sophomore. 6'3", 210. Hatboro Horsham's finest.
So he goes for a first down, 1st and 10 Ursinus.
Got that tight end in there, number 46, Cook. 3 wide with the tight end. And off the left side, and a penalty flag flies as Holden with the carry. Holden originally from Brooklyn, New York, attended school, as I mentioned earlier, at the Perk School up in Red Hill, Greenville area. see what the call is.
Personal foul. Blindside block. Number 11 in the offense. 15-yard penalty.
Going to call the blind side.
First down.
About 3, 4, 5 years now, they've had increased awareness on the blind side blocks. Back in the day, that would never have been called.
The blindside block on Ursinus.
Looking at Ursinus' schedule, they'll be on the road next week at Rowan, and then a big one at home, week 4, nationally ranked Muhlenberg, followed by a road game against Franklin and Marshall, and of course, nationally ranked week 7, Johns Hopkins. Off to the right side again, Holden.
Holden with the carry. Hit by number 38, Ursinus. And number 4, Gabe Douglas.
Well, it's a real dichotomy. Defensing their run game, they'll give you, the big stud in Fressis, the bulldozer fullback, and then the jitterbug halfback. Holden will get the ball. But this offensive line is just grinding. A lot of first-year starters on this offense, but put 30 points on the board with 13 minutes still remaining in the game. Bradford dishes it off to the left side. Jukin and jiving, slipping and sliding. Look like House.
Bradford's pass is complete to number 22, Tony Holden.
Oh, that's Holden.
He's hit by Chris Amos. No gain on the play. That brings up 3rd down and about 18.
Milking that clock. As I said, they got that big game against Muhlenberg in a couple weeks, and Ursinus shocked Muhlenberg 2 years ago. Nationally ranked Muhlenberg, number 4 in the country. Ursinus went on the road and beat them 41-35. What a gigantic win that was for Coach Gallagher. Bradford up the left sideline. He had a man, but he overthrows him. A little bit of incidental contact. Good no call by the referee.
Intended for number 81, Ryder Solkowski. That'll bring up 4th and 18.
Last year's Ursinus offense was ranked number 1 in pass, number 1 in TD passes, number 1 in yards. They just broke all kinds of records. So in a lot of places, this would be a rebuilding year. There's no such thing as a rebuild. It's a reload for Coach Gallagher. And here we're going to punt on 4th down. Another tumbling rugby punt, and it's fielded inside the 5-yard line. Brought all the way out to the 15 by number 4 for Kean, Jones. We'll take a break. 12:16 left in the football game. Ursinus on top 30-14.
Hi, it's Rob with Keystone Window. Inflation got you? Make sure you call those other companies with free windows. When you call, ask if you can get the free ones first, just to make sure it's such a great deal. That'll get them scrambling. We will never inflate prices just to say free. Keystone's Energy Star windows installed for up to $80 off. I will save you thousands. Call Keystone Window today, 267-308-2500. Better windows and honest price.
Need new windows, pick up the phone. Keystone.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Business law is complex because it's easy to make costly mistakes. OWM is able to handle any area of law that a business or individual in our community needs.
We are the ones who are uniquely talented and uniquely positioned to do that for your benefit. That's what drives me to come to work every day.
OWM Law.
Your life,
your business, your law firm.
We're back. Kean with the football on their own 15-yard line. Motion across the formation. Nungesser in the shotgun, barking signals. Stops, looks, fires. Incomplete.
Nungesser's pass is incomplete. It was intended for number 3, Jazzy Ionuncio. 2nd and 10.
Nungesser threw for 200 yards and 2 long touchdowns in the first half, but he has been bottled up here in the second half. A lot of defensive adjustments by Ursinus, employing that double safety look again with man underneath. Up the right side, again, good no call, little incidental contact. Great coverage up the right, off the left side.
Intended for number 1, John Manfred Jr. Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for the Cougars of Kean University, representing the NJAC, New Jersey Athletic Conference. Ursinus representing the Centennial Conference. Little Hell's Bells rendition there. Nungesser under pressure is going to run. He's got positive yardage. He will have a first down all the way out to the 26-yard line, and another penalty flag, probably a late hit. Coach Gallagher not going to be happy. Wait for the call, but it looks like it's going to be extracurricular. So the second late hit call in the last 10 minutes or so. These are the little things you can't do if you want to play and beat John Hopkins, the powerhouse, Susquehanna. You can't have those mental mistakes. 5 guys in the box, 3 down linemen, 2 linebackers, 6 defensive backs on the field. There's a blitz. They pick it up. Nungesser scrambles to his left. Another penalty in the holding area. Nungesser wisely throws it away. Looks like it's going to be holding against Kean.
For number 3, flag on the play.
So they'll walk it back 10 yards, holding against Kean. Both these teams compete in the Division III level. Division II would be teams like Kutztown and Westchester. Division I, teams like Penn State and Notre Dame. Currently defending champion Division III, North Central out of Illinois, and they are also ranked current number 1 in the country. Ball thrown wide, but we do have some local teams who are up there. We got Del Val, ranked top 25 in the country. Susquehanna, ranked 22. Johns Hopkins, ranked 14. 32 will go to the big dance. Basically have to win the Centennial Conference if you want a ticket to the NCAA Division III football playoffs. 2nd and a mile, 20. Nungesser wants to run. He weaves up the right side. He is elusive, but he's smacked down hard. And who else? DeVergelis. What a player he is. I was watching some film on them, and he is a senior out of Archbishop Wood, won a couple state titles in high school. He is near the football on every play. Number 47. Third and 15, Nungesser. Looks like Bedolis almost had him. That'll be a negative yardage play, I think. Set up a punt.
Complete to number 21, Medina. Brought down by Julian Jones and number 74, Michael McEwen.
Jones and McEwen on the stop. House, number 21, deep to return the punt. And he's going to fair catch. He's done a nice job today on the fair catches. When we return, it'll be 1st and 10, Ursinus from their own 35-yard line.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnt.com.
We're back. Ursinus with the football, 1st and 10. Off the right side.
Presses with the carry.
So their workhorse, Fresses.
Hit by number 41, Jason DeBlasio.
No gain. This offensive line, we do have an injury on the field. We're going to take an injury timeout. 9:52 left.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
We're back. Glad to see he's walking off by himself, one of their outstanding linemen. Number 63, Tim McNally, out of Plymouth Whitemarsh High School. 2nd and 10 for Ursinus. Bradford goes deep over the middle. Oh, fighting hard, but pretty good coverage there by number 3, Roy Crawford. Jackson, the intended receiver. Roberts Jackson.
Broken up by Javon Arrington. That brings up 3rd and 10.
Actually, Crawford on the defensive play. So 3rd and 10. Four wide. Shotgun. Bradford drops. Goes deep up the right side. Nice play, intercepted. Number 1, John Menfrey Jr. with the pick. Oh, I'm sorry, there's 2 number 1s. That's Elijah Sparkman with a clutch pick. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 30 or at the 27-yard line for Kean University.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
Welcome back, everyone. The PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision. Check us out in high def on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. It helps us put more games into your living room. None guests are going to keep it shaking and baking all the way out to the 45-yard line. It'll be first down for the Cougars.
First down, out to the 43-yard line.
These two teams have played each other twice in history, each team winning one game. Back in 2009, Kean won in the ECAC Bowl, defeating Ursinus 35-14. None guesser out to the right side, complete. Nice move there. Boy, he's played well. Number 3, Danny Iannuzio. And then the second time, the other time they played was here at Ursinus, and Ursinus won that game. So the official series is 1-1 with 8 minutes left. Ursinus hoping that it'll be a 2-1 series advantage by the end of the afternoon. 2nd and 1. Up top, complete. Off the right side.
Pass is complete.
Efren Quiles on the receiving end, number 89.
That's Jalen Gundy. Play goes for a first down.
This beautiful campus in the background, that field hockey paradise. This outstanding 8-lane track. Beautiful baseball field. Uh-oh, flea flicker. They go deep. They had a man. Ursinus was full, but they were not able to capitalize.
And a flea flicker intended for number 89, Jalen Gundy, is incomplete.
See the beautiful baseball, softball fields. Brian Thomas, legendary baseball coach here at Ursinus. Sent 2 of my best players, the Regensburg twins down here, played 4 years of varsity. What a wonderful place to come and spend an afternoon, Ursinus College in Collegeville, Pennsylvania. Second and 10. Inside. Boy, he runs hard. We saw that right from the start. Sumney.
Tackled by 3, Jonathan Small. And number 53, that's Joshua Payne.
I'll tell you, the score is a little bit lopsided, but Kean, rather physical football team. I'm a little surprised they're not in more of a hurry up. 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the game. They're down 16 points. So it's a 2-possession game, 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversion. Incomplete off the right side.
Pass incomplete. Intended for number 3, Danny Iannuzio.
Iannuzio, the intended receiver. So Ursinus looking to go 2-0. They won their opener last week against Alvernia by a score of 38-6. 4th and 8. They have no choice. You want to win the game, you got to get a first down here. Blitz. They've got him. They got him. Ryan Bedolis at the bottom of that pile, and he is 1 sack closer to the school's all-time record of needs 5.5 more. We'll take a break. 7:14 left in the football game.
Looking for family-friendly, pet-friendly, waterproof floors? Carpet One has you covered. with a huge selection of waterproof flooring, including luxury vinyl, laminate, tile, and introducing Oath by Resista, the next generation of waterproof carpets. Soft, lush, and ultra tough. Spill, soil, and bleach resistant. With a 10-year no exclusions warranty. Carpet One Floor and Home, your choice for waterproof flooring.
Welcome back, everyone. Ursinus with the football, looking to burn some time off that clock. Hand off to Holden. He's got a lane. He stays in bounds to keep the clock running. Clock 7:03 and counting. He's a yard short of a first down. Excellent block by the fullback D'Amico. The running back coach Mitch Bradford doing a great job of mixing in the two fullbacks in D'Amico and Fressis, giving Holden excellent blocking up front behind that physical offensive line led by the big guy at the bottom of your screen, number 79, Trey Williams, out of Hatboro Horsham, 280 pounds. He's a beast. Play action pass, complete. First down, Bears.
Bradford with the completion to number 11, Cameron Dennis. Richard Ross with the tackle.
Inside of 6 minutes left in the football game. First and 10, Ursinus on the Kean University 37-yard line. Hand off inside, the big guy, Andrew Fressis. Council Rock South's finest.
Raven Gorney and Curvin with the tackle.
Again, the big tight end, Billy Cook, fifth-year senior, number 46, anchoring that offensive line, also an outstanding punter. Second and 3. Play action pass, complete. No gain. Holden on the receiving end.
That brings up a third down and about 2.
Milking the clock. Doubt if they go for a field goal. If they don't get it here, the ball's on the 30, be a 47-yard field goal, and there's no reason really to risk a blocked field goal. So it's 4-down territory. You only need 2 yards to get a first down. 2 carries. How about take it to the house? Frestis down to the 17-yard line. First and 10 Bears.
Javon Arrington and Raymond Gorney with the stop. It is a first down.
Arrington again in on the tackle. Running back rotation, wide receiver rotation. Ursinus with over 100 players on the roster. That's how you wear people down. Offensive line's been solid all day. Holden off the left side. He's wrapped up for a loss.
Holden with the rush. He's brought down by number 13, Nick Sturra.
Good looking running back, Holden. The school's all-time leading rusher back in the early 90s, Bill Sedgwick. Rushed for 3,300 yards. That is the school career record. Inside of 3 minutes, second and 10. Ball in the 18-yard line. Bradford tucks it and runs. He's down all the way inside the 15-yard line. Here at Patterson Field on the campus of Ursinus College, Collegeville, Pennsylvania. And there's a timeout on the field, 2:45 left in the football game. Ursinus up 30-14.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
We're back. Ursinus with the football, 3rd and 5. If you don't get it, good opportunity to get your field goal team a little practice. Bradford's going to go aerial, floats it into the end zone. Almost a great catch by number 11, Cameron Dennis. So the decision here is kick the field goal or don't risk it and just go for it on 4th down. Looks like Coach Gallagher is going to go for it on 4th down. Burn a little more time off the clock. Some coaches may want to practice their field goal unit in this situation. Coach Gallagher, who am I to second guess him? What a great job, 93 grad out of West Virginia Wesleyan, 23rd year of coaching here at Ursinus. The program is firmly entrenched. Bradford into the left corner of the end zone. Almost a spectacular catch, but good defensive pass coverage by Amos. So Kean will take over. We'll take a break. 2:34 left in the football game.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
We're back. Kean with the football on their own 13-yard line. Long count, steps up, fires left side, a little short. Pass intended for number 89.
Intended for number 89,
Jalen Gundy.
2nd and 10.
And again, for you Bear fans out there, the Bears will be on the road at Rowan next week. Then they'll be home with a big conference game against Muhlenberg. Another conference game after that in week 5 at Franklin and Marshall. Nungesser slips a little on the turf. Rolls to his right, he's going to tuck it and run. Wisely gets out of bounds. Their schedule, then they'll have William Patterson at home in week 6, which is a non-conference game. On the road in week 7 against nationally ranked John Hopkins, the powerhouse through the years. Then home game, conference game in week 8 against McDaniel. At Gettysburg in week 9, conference game, and then Dickinson at home, week 10 in a conference game. Nungesser's wrapped up.
Nungesser with keeper.
DeVergelis and Bedolis in on the tackle. Who else? Kean allowing A lot of time off the clock, having being down 2 scores. We take a miracle. Touchdown, onside kick, touchdown. Stays in bounds. The clock will stop temporarily while they move the sticks.
Number 14, that's Matt Vingera. Play goes for a first down.
53 seconds remaining in the football game. Ursinus again with the 2 deep look. Oh boy, he's heavily pursued. What a nice play for Ursinus. Number 7,
Eric Amfanza.
Eric Amfanza, out of St. Joseph's High School in New Jersey.
Second and 3.
Twelve seconds left in the football game. 2nd and 3. None guesser. Fires to the left side. Gets out of bounds, but that could be it. That'll do it. Final score, Ursinus 30, Kean University 14. Don't go away. We'll be right back with a short wrap-up.
Looking for family-friendly, pet-friendly waterproof floors? Carpet One has you covered. With a huge selection of waterproof flooring, including luxury vinyl, laminate, tile, and introducing Oath by Resista, the next generation of waterproof carpets. Soft, lush, and ultra tough. Spill, soil, and bleach resistant. With a 10-year no exclusions warranty. Carpet One Floor and Home, your choice for waterproof flooring.
Welcome back, everyone. Our final score, Ursinus 30, Kean University 14. I'm Bernie Gallagher here with Gus Tellis, our managing director, the PCTV Network on Comcast Cable and YouTube. And you look at the game, you break it down, I would pick the word grind. Ursinus overcame some special teams mistakes, some penalties, but their young quarterback, Bradford, starting his 2nd game in his junior year, threw for 260 yards, 3 touchdowns, proved that he's a dual threat, can also run the football. And then their 2-headed monster at running back with Fressis and Holden. Fressis, the bulldozer, the fullback, 70 yards rushing today. Holden, more of a scat back behind an unheralded and effective offensive line. Gross, again, defensively, the 3-headed monster. Gross, Bedolis, Vergelis, proven why, in my opinion, they are all conference players. Carr, the kicker, number 99, a sophomore, taking over for last year's record-breaking kicker, putting the ball in the end zone time after time, accurate on his extra points and field goals. So Coach Gallagher's team amassed 426 yards of total offense today. They'll be on the road next Saturday night at Rowan, and then some key conference games just down the schedule against nationally ranked teams like Johns Hopkins. So our final score, Ursinus 30, Kean University 14. For Gus Tellis, I'm Bernie Gallagher. Thanks for watching, and good night.
Welcome to Theo's Gyros.
Hi, I'm Martha, and this is my brother Donnie. Our parents, Theo and Maria, started this business here at Quakertown Farmers Market 34 years ago. When they immigrated from Greece in 1979, they opened their first location on Broad Street in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
You've also been doing Music Fest and Celtic over the years.
Over the years, we've developed a great customer following and are known for having the best gyros. We use the freshest ingredients and make our own tzatziki sauce daily. Pair a gyro sandwich with fresh cut fries. Let's make them break and add feta cheese. Finish it off with a piece of baklava.
Hi folks, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. How can I help you today?
I get a gyro, no onions.
Of course. Anything to drink for today?
I'll have a birch beer.
Yes, sir. We only have one size. Is that okay?
Yep.
Great. Any fries or pierogies for today?
Side fries.
Yes, sir. I'm Theo, and I help out my aunt and uncle at Theo's Gyros. My grandfather and my grandmother started this restaurant 30 plus years ago, and we're still going strong. Thank you for coming in.
I'd like to say, in my best Brooklyn accent, Theo's is the best. We've been coming here for 20 plus years, 35 miles from Clinton, New Jersey. We've been to Athens, my wife and I, and we asked for a gyro, and we concluded that Theo's was better, and we've told them. Theirs is the best. The service here is wonderful. Theo, little Theo, who's about 6 foot, Maria, Joy, Martha, and Don. You couldn't ask for better people. You leave here with a smile.
If you want the best gyros, come visit us in the Koreatown Farmers Market. Thank you so much, guys.
Καλή όρεξη.